Today we're going to talk about who does what, who the different organizations are who are involved in ending world hunger. There's quite a number. They have very different roles and different mandates, and I'm going to do my best to explain how they work together, how they work independently, and how in the end we all complement each other, which is indeed the intent. So first off, the way we have to approach any discussion of types of organizations, you have to understand what motivates them, what their mandate is. And for many organizations, one of the first splits is simply advocacy versus operations. Advocacy in the sense of advocating for the hungry poor, advocating for public policy action to improve the situation for the hungry poor anywhere in the world. It can be at a local community level, at a state, national, international level. And then the operations side is more those who are actually doing the work in terms of feeding people, improving the healthcare system, for example, in a particular country, providing technical assistance. That is more the operational side. Then, as I say, the motivation and mandate, sort of what is the particular legislation or the particular role that that organization has, whereby they are to fulfill a particular mandate. And another major split again is government versus non-government. And there's different words used. The parlance in our line of work differs a bit. There are non-governmental organizations, or NGOs as they're often called, or private voluntary organizations, PVOs, which is a term used in the US, Canada, the UK, English-speaking countries. Oftentimes they're used interchangeably and they basically mean the same thing. Those that are private, non-governmental, meaning that they're not government, meaning that they are not funded necessarily by government, although some of them might have some government funds. Government, I think, is fairly straightforward. That's national governments or local governments or community governments. So then the types of organizations, again, as we define them, there are local, regional, they're national, and also international. Some organizations are purely local, like local churches, for example, work in their communities. Some are then more regional, like national churches, the Southern Baptists, the Roman Catholic Church, etc. Then there's the bilateral versus multilateral, which is another major split in terms of types of organizations. Bilateral meaning government organizations, one-on-one, that is one-on-one. So governments to government. And then multilateral, which is multi-governments, multi-organizations working together. And in this case, multilateral institutions, people generally think first off of the UN institutions because they're multilateral. Another key distinction is the funding models and the sources of funding and resources that organizations receive. Taxpayers' money, private sector donations through foundations, through wealthy individuals, through community fundraising. There's all different models and such that organizations use to fund their activities.